Welcome to Factorio. My name is Nilaus. This is episode 28 of our Let's Play campaign. So last time we did some expansion out here, making it from, let's see, where did it turn? It turned here. This is our previous defense perimeter. And then we started working out here with our newfound robots. What I did sort of between sessions was finish up the perimeter around here. It didn't really take that long, but it was just insanely boring, so I saved you from it. You can still see that the whole area in here is full of forest and just ghost images, so that hasn't been placed at all. And worst of all, if you look at the surrounding, they are already inside the pollution cloud again. Yeah, biters expand way too fast, but that's just the way it is. So we need to be on top of our game yet again. And what I want to do now is actually, as you can see here, copper is just not doing very well. The initial deposits are completely empty. Nothing is happening anywhere. And what we need to do is actually expand our network, or our train network. So what I want to do in terms of the train network is I want to have 4 lanes of trains going around the base, all the way around here, with an entrance here and an entrance here. Then we'll have at this location, we'll have inbound, we'll have some stackers here. Also inbound that way and that way. That's going to be a problem actually. Didn't really consider that, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. And outbound, we'll have some outbound that's here and here. We'll have a depot with trains so that the trains will go out, get some stuff, go back in, waiting for the stacker if needed, go into one of the unloading locations and go back to the depot. That will all be controlled later on. But the first thing we need is to build the network. The first thing we do actually is you want to use our robots for this because, well, why not? So let's just get a few more, because why not have 350 robots if we can. Put that in our here and that one. That should give us 50 more. And we also need some better power armor. So this is the best way I can come up with to get some power armor. That's 14. That was the wrong sequence, I guess. So we have 14 of these, and I think I want to do something. Yeah, here. Yes, I can pick them up. Not you. How many do I need? Okay, 18. That one and that one. Great, so I have 20. I think I would like to put one of these here into a little box, because I'm going to need this a bit later. Not a lot, but just a few, right? Okay, so we have the 50 more, so let's put those down here. So we now have 350 of those. This is where we will start making our ROBOPORT conversion. Unfortunately, we're not getting enough greens in here. And that's going in here. That's not surprising. Up. Oh, it's not actually here. It's actually on this one. We can take some ROBOPORTs. Yeah, I kind of feel we might need to bump it up to 20. And I'll take these as well. And I have 25. So this base, I will be using ROBOPORTs for house, what I call house robots. And that is, I don't even know what that one's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be something we don't have yet. I'll be crafting with construction robots taken from this area. And yeah, landfill. That one, that one. I don't like the fact that they immediately when I push it in there, it triggers something. Maybe it just triggers one before it, but it does work, right? Yeah, it does work. I did not explain anything. I just barely said any meaningful words. Oh, look at that one. Forgot that. Not that it's important. Right, so I want to use my ROBOPORTs. Here they are. They can't just quite squeeze in there, but that's okay. I guess they'll be here, maybe would be a good idea. I wonder if I had been so fortunate. I have actually. And so I'll use robots in this network to do a lot of the heavy lifting. So now we can see here, if we go out, we can probably see more. So I want to extend this ROBOPORT network as far as possible. At least start by getting it into this area where we have... Oh, come on. It's never gonna work. Yep. You know what? I just accept it. It's not going to be accurate anyway. This is not designed according to the ROBOPORT. Hence, the ROBOPORTs will have to squeeze in wherever they can find the space. And keep going on this. So all of these should be wired up. So my construction robots in ROBOPORTs will do... that's not necessary. Is this... Well, it might be, because I could ask for it to be brought to me. Fortunately, it just triggers... Yeah. Oh, that's definitely an error. This one is missing something. It's missing steel. Ah, there we go. So most of my crafting... Oops, did I just use all of them? Yes, I did. Luckily, they're right there. That one, that one, that one. Yeah. Okay. Oh, these are not wired up. Okay, so that's gonna be here. And here. So this is now our ROBOPORT. Unfortunately, it starts by flashing a lot of things that are not built. That's okay. Now I want to see if there are any other things that need to be, like solar panels. Absolutely, they need to be placed here. Walls, absolutely. Anything else? Well, maybe on the side. Nope. Crafting. None of this is placeable, so only from the perspective of gathering it, which in and of itself is actually relevant. So this is where I think I'll just put them in here. They will actually already start moving. That's interesting. That's actually really interesting. And I will make a location where I store the items. What are you doing? What? Oh, right, those. Okay, whew, I just got freaked out a bit. Now, at this point, I think I might as well do this. I think this makes more sense, and this one will then take... Yeah, you know what? 500 construction robots. I don't see why not. I get 12 myself. Yee! So here we continue onwards. Are you like that? This. It will not be a super tight network, but it will just cover what is needed. See, it doesn't need to be both of them, right? Let's take this one out. Oh, it didn't really need, but I'll take it anyway. Yeah. Right, and now I can, sorry, that one and that one, because I might request them, which would imply logistics robots as well, which I don't have. Oh, wrong way. Whoops. Here. There. Right. What else? I guess we should take that one. Let's have a look. Okay, so we've now paved that way. Let's get it on the other side so we can also get these, which will require some more shenanigans here. I guess this one is... Oh, it's so close, right? It's so close that it could stand here. I'm trying to keep away from using this location anyway. And then I suspect that this one is going to be... This is going to be the liquid. Yeah, so the liquids are probably the location where it is safest for me to build this. Can you reach? You can reach. Excellent. And this should be allowing me to get all the way to that one. And now we bridged it. We bridged it all the way across. And these, I think they are going to be safe. And by safe, I mean, I don't think there'll be any offshoots at those locations. This one, not so much. This one, not so much. But we can squeeze it in here. If we must, and we must. Wait, so we only have 2 left. Does it reach? Oh yeah, it absolutely reaches. Nice. Got it. That's it. We don't have any more. And we have a network that looks really silly. I really should branch it back, or link it back here. But, ooh, interesting. You know what? I think I want to do it differently. I want to do... Oh, look at that. Stuff is happening. They're actually starting building it themselves. That is totally unforeseen. Ha! I did not even consider that, but that's nice. That's nice. I mean, that's the whole point, wasn't it? These cliff explosives, we absolutely need it. I already got some. That one, not that it's placeable, but it might be later on, it might be requestable. Unfortunately not. That's... And also over here, we might also be interested in requesting that part, the batteries. So that one's currently out of focus. I don't think I have anything that is not allowed to be spent on, but look at that. This is why you need to bridge it a few different places. Yep. Well, that's what happens. I think I'll just put these in there so that I can roll it up. And up here, greens are still not doing very well here. And how many? I still have a few, but let's take the 20 here. Is there anything we need to research? That one would be okay. This gives us substation. They are kind of handy. I also might want to get better shots. They're 500. They're very expensive. Could also get laser turrets. Oh, hold on. Obviously, we get this one first because they're just nice to have. Can this be done? Could be there. That one is not necessary. If there's a splitter there, there doesn't need to be a splitter there. Maybe this is the time when we go to settings and go to interface and ask for one additional quick bar. Yeah, I don't want this one. I might want it actually, but the 3 should be like ROBOPORT. Actually not. That one. Because this will be red, blue, you know, and purple. I never use the buffers. Probably should, but I don't. Anything else I need down here? Maybe an indicator of how many robots I have would be nice, just for the time being at least, in my inventory. Currently none. And this will be, we can go to that one. That's where we decided that it could be done. And how is that? Really? So that can be done there, but still works. Oh, I think I just misaligned it a bit. If you look here, it's not aligned perfectly. And I guess that's because if I aligned it perfectly, it would be sitting on top here. Right, and that's what makes the difference for this one. This is fine. It works. And it is distinctly less awful. We don't want it there, we want it here. Yes. Actually, maybe not. Here. They are not linked yet, so let's put this one in. Okay, see, this is better, but I probably need to bring this in the middle as well. That's what we saw the issues with last time. Or just before, not last time, but just before. Make it... Is that okay? Or is that okay? I can't really see. This must be perfectly aligned. That one's aligned. Yeah. Unfortunately, this one will not be. Again, doesn't matter. As long as they bridge the middle here. Alright, so what we have now is actually a pretty solid network that can build the stuff we need if we go out and build it. Ugh, that was not making a lot of sense. But let's give it a shot now. We now have solar panels and rails in the network. So if I go here, can I do that one? Will there be someone assigned? Because it is part of the ROBOPORT network. And yes, 2 robots will be assigned to this. If I place one more here, I guarantee you it'll be one more. It'll be more. Yep, now 5 of them are coming out. So that means this one can now take all of it and these will be blown away. Nice. So we need to take this blueprint up here and just simply take it. We actually have it already in. And if we didn't pop it down, well, I can take this out and we can put this in like so. And what I can then do is this one will go straight in the middle as far as possible there. And that will be the location for ROBOPORT. And likewise on the other side, there as far in as possible. Like that. And that'll be the location of a ROBOPORT, because that will then be our new setup, I guess. Interesting how that's not really... How is that not possible to get further in? Okay. Let's try this. So that will be our new setup as well. And that's now pretty damn efficient, isn't it? And if I know we need to link it back to the next one, well, it's not going to be so simple the next one, because there are all sorts of other crap in the way. Like our fluid. It still can be done, but I don't want to do it. What I can do is I can copy this part. Actually, this part. Let's see if we can get that in, or basically see how well we can get it in. And then I start making adjustments to make it somewhat work. Like, for example, these ones are completely out, so I can just jump these. And, you know, this is just going to be here, but I can jump that one. And that will at least make sure that I have... Oh dear. I'm not really friendly with these. Here. Was that those on the outside? So let's do it here. Okay. And now this one as well. And I can then take here. And I can take this one. Yep. So they will now be able to get by this location there. Shouldn't they be... Oh, they're not connected because this one is not built. But I think this one is... Is it being placed? No, it's not being placed because it's actually outside the network. Yes, it's not inside this network, so it can't be built yet. It needs to be bridged from over here. Lab research. That was the 2 lab researchers. That was nice. Let's get some of the other ones that we might need. I don't know what I... Trash slots might be handy now. And that one. And that one. Now this one should be placed with a robot. Let's see. How many robots? So not all of our robots are busy, but some of them are actually doing stuff. I would like to see something coming in here. And I suspect it's because they're flying over an area that is... Where do they pick it up? They should be picking it up here. And they are iron chests. Oh, I get you, Bill. You've been yelling at me for that. Well, iron chests are not going to work, but the second we do it, then we get an even better illustration of how well it works. Ta-da, ta-da. And up here, this seems like a decent location for our storage of junk. I mean, eventually we will have stuff that will be picked up. And let's mark it here. And let's not mark it there because that's going to be in the way of my... Oh, I like this pickup speed. I like it. That one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and... There. Could at least have done that. Yeah, it's gonna have issues because this is not hooked up. So I'll hook these up. That one. That one. So as soon as this one is hooked up, then the other ones will be placed. Let's start by this one. Someone will bound to be going to this one. Okay, this is exactly what we wanted. Oops. And if we take this off, we can see that this is being produced and crafted slowly but surely. And we can now take the next one. Oops, there was something that didn't work, right? There was something up here. Yeah, we need to change these underground pipes. That is fine. This is actually the correct way of the migrating across. So at this point I have now a lot of robots and they are working. These should also be removed because, you know, why not? Yeah. And I can just do a copy and just drag this over. All right, and that's still within this network. This one though is not ready, but it would like to be ready though, that's for sure. So what if I take this, that one. Did I place it? Yes, I did. But it doesn't work until it is bridged with the former. That one's done now. That one's gonna go here. And this one, I am sure we can just make a little twist and that'll be happy. Happy little twisty pipe. There. Happy. And we're out of ROBOPORTs. Well, that's what happens. See, these will now be placed. It's going to take a while, but they will be. And that gives us an opportunity to actually build some train tracks. Look at this. Oh, don't look at this. Now, I am going to build something that is unfortunately deliberately incorrect. It goes this way. This one goes that way. Why are you blinking? That was electric engines. Do I need any more? I'll take that one. I think we'll just give the break. Let's give it a rest on in terms of the. All right. Let's see. Yes, like that. Let's try to just make him a slightly more consistent, like this, so we can sort of see what's connected. Oh, it's just a blinky. Why are you a blinky? Ah, that's why you're blinky. Okay. Well, that's kind of okay for now. And over here as well. These should be normal train signal, non-change signals, but there's a reason and I'll get to it, but not right now. See, another thing that's really lovely is because these robots are here, I can now say, you know what, all that just go away, because it's now inside this area and they'll take it and they'll put it into those storage chests. What's that, like? Okay, that's 200 of them just going out there, going at it. Right, so switch on this one. We can see like this. Keeps going, it just goes all the way out. Of course, all of this is, oh no, oh yes, I don't know, is that good? It's probably okay. Now this one will also be hooked up. I'll continue down this path. One more. There. So all of this will eventually be wired up. Whoops. And that one will be repaired. That was a test, of course. And that one was a test as well. I do a lot of tests, apparently. And these don't need to be there, so I can just take them out because eventually they will be removed here when all this is set up. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see, how are the robots? They are... There's some working. All right, so let's take a step back and consider what we've done. We have now caused a lot of blinky things. What I think the best way to fix the blinky things is for me to go to this location, pick up a lot of this, move it into our storage, and then simply just have them take it from the storage whenever they are idle. That would be like a really good idea, I think. So we are wrapping up now. This means that our base will be a lot easier to build, which is going to be handy for pretty much everyone watching. So we can build stuff faster, and that's what more could we really want. And we also at this point just got more solar power up here. So easy as it is, and you know what, I'll just do this one. I'll just show how easy it is. See, I want more solar power. Ugh. Okay, never mind. Take this out. And then I want more solar power. There we go. And I can do the next one. I'll have to take this one out every time. You know what? I'll take it out in this one as well. Boom. And there. And that will gradually, eventually, over time, it will do all of this, but it's going to take a while. And I don't mind. We will continue building other stuff in the meantime, such as continue teching and primarily getting our train network configured so we can start going out there, getting some more copper and iron and coal and oil and all the good stuff. It's primarily actually iron and copper we need. So we'll tack these first. That's going to be it for now. Thank you very much for joining. I hope you liked it. If you do, you know where the like button is. And the comment section below is for you to yell insults at me. Nope, that's not what it's for. It's for giving motivational comments. So please do that instead. And I'll see you guys next time. Until next time, stay effective.